believe is the supernatural is not real. Why has that been so important for 80 years for you to convince me the supernatural is not real? The obvious answer is, well, because they sort of know they're working for supernatural forces, actually. And I think that's probably true. I talked to people who I thought had firsthand knowledge, and I talked to a number of them. And then I was like, whoa, I'm out. And the last couple of years I've been like, holy, they're the only people who know what's going on. So that's the conclusion I've reached. I'm usually pretty curious. I've stopped being curious about this because I don't want to know anymore. But I think I know. I think I know what's up. And only the Bible readers are prepared to understand it.
Tucker Carlson.
I've stopped being curious about this because I don't want to know anymore. But I think I know. I think I know what's up. And only the Bible readers are prepared to understand it.
Tucker.
I've stopped being curious about this because I don't want to know anymore. But I think I know. I think I know what's up. And only the Bible readers are prepared to understand it.
Strong's H 5475. Sowed.
I've stopped being curious about this because I don't want to know anymore. But I think I know. I think I know what's up. And only the Bible readers are prepared to understand it.
Tucker Carlson steps into the Sean Ryan Show to expose some disturbing truths. Known for his credibility and direct access to influential figures, Tucker has conducted interviews with top-tier personalities, including the president of Russia. He hints at having uncovered a very frightening reality through these high-level interactions, insights he is about to share. Please pay close attention as Tucker Carlson reveals what he's discovered about the forces shaping our world. Let's listen to what Tucker has to say.
The fact that anyone would even consider getting within 1,000 miles around with a nuclear exchange just shows you that the core impulse here is, that's what all of this is. And that's why I personally think it's spiritual. I think it's, the word demonic is suddenly being overused. It's everywhere because it's real. But yeah, if you see a human movement that's anti-human, the push toward nuclear war for its own sake is by definition anti-human, I would say. AI is anti-human by definition. Anti-human by definition. Transhumanism is anti-human. Do people act against their own long-term interests? Probably not, actually. So it's probably not human. Very simply, trying to reduce it to its most basic elements, and like any movement that's anti-human is probably not human, is it?
Probably not.
Do dogs act against their own collective interest? Do caribou? Do porcupines? Do single-cell amoeba? Do sea cucumbers? No, none of them do. No animal does that because it's not natural. Animals are part of nature. They do natural things. People are subject to the supernatural, so they do things that are not natural.
I don't want to live 9 to 5, paycheck to paycheck.
I wish I would have known this 20 years ago.
This is a hidden gem that,
like themselves. That's why we're the only species that is itself. So when you yourself, whether slowly or all at once, you're being acted on, by forces outside of you, spiritual forces, obviously.
I think this makes so much sense, especially when you consider the anti-human trends we're seeing today. Remember when Cat Williams talked about similar issues? There are lots of testimonies from celebrities who speak openly about these phenomena, but it's as if we're asleep, unable to grasp the reality because the elites are doing their best to dismiss the supernatural. But as you'll soon find out, the powers that be are working hard to suppress any belief in the supernatural. I'm telling you, after hearing Tucker Carlson, you might just start to believe in the supernatural yourself. There are too many pieces of the puzzle that fit perfectly together. Numerous influential personalities have raised these concerns only to be silenced, ridiculed, and ultimately cancelled. Now, let's go back to Tucker.
Here's what I'm really surprised by, and I've actually stopped gathering string on, as we say in reporting, stopped gathering string in this, gathering information, because I'm satisfied that I know enough, and I don't really want to know that much more. Because what I think I know is, this doesn't help me at all to know that. So that's a conclusion I've reached. I'm usually pretty curious. I've stopped being curious about this because I don't want to know anymore. I think I know what's up. So I can't prove it, so probably not going to articulate it, but I think I know what's up, yeah.
Now, things might get a bit weirder here, but I ask you to have a little patience and listen to Tucker all the way through. In just a few moments, he'll explain how he transformed from a skeptic to a believer. The influential figures he's met over the years have all confirmed the startling truths he's about to share. Just imagine, Tucker understands how outlandish this can sound to the average person, whose biggest concern might be their next Amazon purchase. Yet, he chooses to speak openly about these truths because they matter. We need more people like him who dare to tell it as it is. Let's listen to Tucker.
But one thing that you notice about every world religion I'm familiar with, I'm interested in that topic, there are commonalities between religions. But there are commonalities that are very striking between all world religions I'm aware of and all creation myths. And one of them, and this is of course true for Christianity, very true, is that the belief that supernatural beings take physical form. They all believe that, the Greek myths, but that they take physical form, that they're not just like some ethereal, they're not just shadows floating around, specters, fog, that they're physical, like they're as real as the arm of your chair. And that they reproduce with people. Immaculate conception. Spirit reproduces with human woman. That's what the story is. And it's described in Genesis as well, in Genesis 6. But again, it's not just the religion of the ancient Hebrews or the religion of the modern Christians. It's Hinduism as well, and the animist religions, the religions of, to the extent we understand them or know about them, of the American Indians, all the same. So if every culture in the world that we know about, has left any kind of written or physical record, is reaching the same conclusions about something, maybe there's something there. And maybe it's not so crazy to think that what everyone else has always thought since the beginning of time, which that there is this combination in cases of, human beings and the spiritual realm, whatever that is. I can speak about it with no precision at all because I don't understand the specifics of it, but I know that it has been written about. Since people have been writing.
I told you this might get a bit weird, but let's really dive into it by examining Genesis 6. The sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. Now, with the context Tucker has given us, this verse doesn't just seem like an ancient text. It resonates with real significance. It's intriguing to think that Tucker's understanding of these events comes not from mere speculation, but from conversations with powerful individuals who have had direct, first-hand experiences. Imagine the depth of knowledge held by secret societies and the kind of information that flows through the corridors of power in places like the Vatican. What might they know about the true nature of our world? Tucker tells us that his journey into these discussions has been eye-opening. He has spoken with insiders, learned from them, and was struck by the consistency and gravity of what they disclosed. Let's now turn our attention back to Tucker as he explains how he started these conversations, the types of people he engaged with, and the reactions he encountered. This is where things start to connect, shedding light on the darker, more obscured aspects of our history and reality.
I got really interested in it, and since that is my job, that's literally my job, is to call people and see them and have dinner with them and talk to them, and that's what I've done my whole life. So it's like that's just natural for me. It's not a hobby, it's my profession. I hate to use the word reporting because it's been so discredited by the liars. Oh, we've done a lot of reporting. Here at NBC News, we've done a lot of reporting. Liar. You talk to some flack at CIA who told you a bunch of lies, which you're now repeating to me and my kids, so shut up. You've been done reporting. I hate to use the word reporting, but just like satisfying your curiosity by trying to identify who might know, talking to a bunch of people about it, assessing who's telling the truth. Maybe they're wrong anyway, but you can kind of feel whether someone's telling the truth. And there are ways to know.
Most people have no clue that the best way to activate the law of attraction is not by using
or to get closer to knowing whether someone's telling the truth. And just talk to a lot of people. And I've done that because I got really interested in it, sort of by accident. I never thought I'd be interested in this at all. And so I talked to a lot of people, and I was really shocked by what credible people told me. They could all be wrong. Of course, I can't prove it, but I became completely satisfied